Hey. No, if that's not a video. If that's not a video. These are the things that work in today's market. You're gonna love what we did in here. We're gonna go start making some money. Here's how you do it. Hey guys, today it is Systems Saturday. I will be your host, John Cochran, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you a system that you can rip off, duplicate, use in your own local market. I use this every single day. Something that you didn't even know that I did in the real estate business, because I really haven't exposed it to everybody, okay? I really haven't exposed it to everybody, and that's called prehabbing homes. Now, prehabbing a house is extremely different than rehabbing the house, and it's also extremely different than wholesaling a house. It's right there in the middle. Now, whenever you go through and you prehab a home, you really want to do cosmetic stuff, okay? A lot of cosmetic stuff, mainly you're doing paint, you're doing carpet, just fixing stuff that a buyer would just say, ew, on. That's really what you're looking to do whenever you prehab. Now, for number aspect of it, on every single prehab that you do, again, you want to make them rental ready or do a lot of cosmetic work to it so that the buyers will just love the actual house. Now, you're gonna price these homes whenever you prehab them. You're gonna price them more expensive. So you're gonna price them too expensive for a wholesale deal. So investors are gonna be out, and you're gonna price them too cheap for a retail buyer, and then those are gonna be your buyers, okay? You're right in the middle there. So, and that means your profit's gonna be in the middle as well. So you're not gonna make you're gonna make more on a prehab than what you would a wholesale deal, and you're gonna make a little bit less on a prehab than what you would an actual rehab of a home that you're actually gonna do to the nine, so that it's gonna look good inside. So that's the whole concept of prehabbing. You just need to make sure that your home that you're doing is gonna be rental ready, the cosmetic stuff is done, and it looks good. We end up doing anywhere between 2 to 5 of these a month, and we do this pretty much in the HUD business, whenever the HUD homes that we're doing. And actually, I'm taking you right here to a HUD home, and I'm getting ready to take you to 2 more, so I'm gonna show you 3 homes today. On this particular deal right here, we are going to have about $62,000 in it, and every time that we prehab a home, we wanna make $15,000 on the home. That's what we wanna make. Every time that we prehab, not only do we want to make $15,000 on it, we also have a budget to where we never go above $8,000 on the inside or the outside of the actual prehab. So we're not going to put more than $8,000 into the entire project, and we need to make $15,000 on the deal and still sell it extremely, extremely cheap, like 20% cheaper than anything up on the market, so that it will sell in record time, and then we can make a quick $15,000 on every single deal. So we do a lot of these. Got 4 of them going on right now. This particular home, we are on 8365 Indian Mound. This is a HUD home that we have just purchased. So on the outside of this prehab, it's kind of ugly, to be honest with you. It doesn't have very good curb appeal. Now the inside of it is nice, okay? So the inside of this is extremely nice. So we're gonna change the outside of the color of this one to give it a good feel and to pop. Carpet was in great shape in here. So there's not that much work to do, to be honest with you. The windows are in great shape. Not that much work to be done in here, but that is one thing that we're gonna do. That is one cost thing that we're gonna do that will extremely increase the value of this home, but at the same time, doesn't cost that much money, and it'll make the buyers just be in awe. So in this particular home, no paint. We're cleaning the carpet. We're painting the outside, painting the kitchen cabinets to make those look good. Come on upstairs and you'll see here kind of what this looks like. Home does not smell at all, which is great. You come in here into the bathroom, no mirror right here, so we will probably go through and put a mirror in this particular home. On one of the other homes that we're going to take you to on the next house, I'm just going to leave no mirrors there, but that's not a big deal to a buyer, to be honest with you. They look at it and they're just like, no mirror. I'll just go to Lowe's and pick up a mirror. Not a big deal. You're really trying to change the things on a prehab that the buyers would just be like, oh my gosh, I just cannot do that. Things that are really not that bad, but they just look at it and it's just kind of just deters them. And then we also have these 2 rooms right here. We've got a pink room right here, and then we've also got a blue room right there. Probably kids' room, something like that, but we're not gonna do anything to them because this is not going to give a buyer that, ooh, I'm not buying this thing. This is not a big deal to a buyer. Okay, this is not a big deal to a buyer, just the whole paint aspect of it, because it is painted nicely. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is really all we're gonna do is we're gonna paint the outside. We're gonna paint the kitchen cabinets. We're going to wash the carpet. So we're gonna get the carpet cleaned on here. We're gonna be in and out for $8,000 or less. We're gonna have right at $70,000 or less in this property. Sell this thing for $89,900. Comps in this area go in the 120s. So this thing will fly off at the market at $89,900. I've probably already got a buyer on my buyers list using the Buyers on Fire 2.0 software. And that's how we sell these properties. So doing prehabs can extremely boost up your profits and make you a lot more money on these deals. And again, we do a lot of these deals each and every single month, not just wholesaling. You kind of have to do both to have a good, solid business. I started off wholesaling. Once I started building up my capital, then I started going through and doing a lot of prehabbing. So what I want to do now is I want to take you to house number 2, and then we've got house number 3 to go to right after that. So check out house number 2. All right, guys, we are here at house number 2. Now, this is another prehab, another HUD home that we bought, and here it is. So what we did inside here is we've got about $275 in this prehab. Now, what is with that $275? Actually, it's $350. Now, this carpet's in pretty good shape, okay? The carpet's in pretty good shape. You can see HUD even vacuumed this carpet for me. Thank you very much, HUD. But anyways, there's as soon as you walked in, and you never want this with buyers, as soon as you walk in, a hole in the ceiling. That's what buyers didn't want. So we decided to prehab this home, change things like that so that the buyers weren't freaked out, because it's not that big of a deal. It's just a piece of drywall. But in a buyer's mind, it is a big deal, okay? So it is a big deal. So we just patched that up, got somebody in here to patch that drywall. They're working on that as we speak. They patched another sheet of drywall right here, did a little bit of mudding right here. But this home is very, very cosmetic, and it was just a little bit of drywall work. So less than $400 in this entire home. Nice tile right here. Got nice stainless steel appliances. Cabinets are nice. But just little things that you can do, like the drywall, that would deter a buyer from this property and keep them just saying, ew, I don't want that property, to going through and just saying, man, that's a nice, solid home. Bedroom 1, 2, and 3. You can see that, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with this bedroom, nice carpet as well. And then you've got bedroom number 1. Since this home does have some drywall issues and whatnot, we have been getting feedback from our buyers since we're doing about 2 showings a day on this. And let me just tell you the numbers first, okay? We have $59,000 in this home, okay? So we've got $59,000. We're selling this home for about $75,000, $74,900. So you can do the math on that and see the spread in there. However, this is a killer deal in this area. Homes in this area go a little bit over into the hundreds. But what we did see was that it's a little bit filthy inside. I mean, it's a little bit dirty inside. I mean, if you go in here, you can see that it's a little bit dirty. It's a little bit dirty. See all that? It's dirty. See this? It's dirty. It's a little bit dirty. So what we decided to do was, not only are we going to fix that drywall, but we're also going to go through and just get it cleaned. Just bring it in here, have somebody, got the water turned on, just literally have somebody come in here and scrub this thing down, make it shine, make it nice, make it clean. Paid somebody, I think, $75 to $100 to clean this entire thing for us, and that is going to get one of those 2 buyers, okay, that we get, one of those 2 buyers to write contracts on it, because that's the only thing that that is distracting them. It's a nice house, not much to it. It's a killer deal. Okay, it's extremely undervalued, but it's just not clean inside, and we needed to fix that. So, guys, doing prehabs, I can tell you, can increase the value of a home for sure. Get buyers just begging you to go through and buy these homes off you. You can make a lot more money doing these things. And now what I want to do is I want to take you to home number 3. All right, guys, we are here at the 3rd house, and this is the 3rd prehab, and we are just about done. We've got 2 days from this thing being complete. So I put in about a week of time, with hiring people in here, put $8,000 into this property, and then we're gonna increase it. Instead of making, over $6,000 on it, wholesaling it off, we're gonna make up to $18,000. And that's why we did this. Okay, so that's why we did this. So I wanna take you inside of this property. We're gonna put a new railing up right here. If you remember from the last time, it had HUD's railing in there, which was just a 2x4. So that is one of the things that we're doing. All carpet and paint throughout this entire home. So remember that whenever you are doing these prehabs, you need to just make sure that they're rental ready, okay? You're doing all cosmetic work to this. So you can see here that we've ripped all of the flooring up here. We're just doing new carpet and paint. You know, do new carpet in here. We're actually putting new linoleum right here inside here. As far as the cabinets, they were kind of outdated, I guess you'd say. They're outdated, but they just needed painted. So we're just painting these a white, and then we're also putting new hardware on it. New hardware does a lot to these properties, I can tell you that. And then we're also putting a new countertop. So yes, we did get rid of the orange countertop in here. Just painted the brick on here, that's all that needed to be done. So it's just a lot of cosmetic stuff. Paint, carpet, you know, change a countertop, just a lot of cosmetic stuff to increase the value so that you can make another $12,000, you know, literally just by doing a couple things to these. And that's why I love these prehabs, and they sell like crazy too. So we did the same thing with here. Look at the difference it makes just by painting. And from a buyer's perspective, even though that we had offers on this where we were gonna make, you know, a lot of money just wholesaling this thing off, there's just a couple things that change the buyer's perspective to where they go inside of these homes and they're just like, that's a nice house. I wanna buy that thing, and they'll pay for that. So the truth of it, why we ended up doing a prehab on this home was that we realized that even though that we could increase the value and make, you know, anywhere like $12,000 extra on this property, we could also still sell it cheaper than what HUD had it up on the market for. So not only are we going to make more money, since I bought the property at a discount, we're going to go through and sell this thing cheaper than what HUD had it up on the market for. It's just, they just fly off the market that way. And that's why we do these prehabs. So downstairs here, this is just being painted down here, just about done. You're going to love what we did in here. So we're actually adding 2 windows. These windows were complete junk, so we're adding 2 windows. These windows cost a couple $100 a piece right here, so they cost a couple $100 a piece. Just a lot of painting, that's it. We're gonna come through here with all new carpet. Carpet is one of our biggest expenses in here because it ended up being about 127 yards of carpet because of the size of the home. So I think carpet and the vinyl and everything all ended up costing close to $3,500 just in this home alone. One thing that you're gonna love and why we increased the value of this home so much, we added a bathroom in here. We added a bathroom in here to increase the value. So when you came in here the last time, this bedroom right here, this was all one room, okay, if you remember right. There's a room over there, and then it was all one room, kind of a U-shaped room. Well, what I decided to do was I'm gonna make this 2 bedrooms down here. So not only does it have 3 up top, it's gonna have 2 bedrooms downstairs as well. So we framed these closets in right here to where you can come in here and look. We just put a wall up basically there, and then we put a wall up here to put these 2 closets, to make 2 nice sized closets, because you have to have a closet in order to make it a legitimate bedroom. Okay, so we ended up, not only did we add a bathroom to it, we added 2 legitimate bedrooms in it, making it a 5-bedroom, 2 full bath. Then we're still selling it cheaper. So when you come in here, we did the same thing in here with this closet. So this was all just one room. We just framed it in, then we just made 1 closet out of it, making it another bedroom. And then inside of here, this is where we added the bathroom. You know, we added the shower in here. So this is a huge selling feature, and this is why we ended up prehabbing this home, because we saw that we could take this from a so-so 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath to a 5.2, and then we could still sell it cheaper and make, you know, $12,000 more. That's why we did that. So we just went through, we added this shower in here, framed that in. They actually took a drain line right here from the toilet. They actually took it from right there, and we just made another shower out of that. So this home is literally virtually almost done, and just within a couple of days, that's what it looks like. All right, guys, so that is what a prehab looks like, 95% done. You don't have to go through, and just keep in mind, a prehab is not a wholesale deal. It is right in the middle. You are just getting it rental ready. You're going through and doing a lot of cosmetic work, paint, carpet, you know, just adding a couple features to it. You know, adding the countertop in there, paint and carpet, you know, doing a couple cosmetic things, and We put the closets in, we put the half bath in. Didn't cost a lot of money. You need to be in and out of these things at $8,000 or less, and you do need to be making about $15,000 on every prehab. So it's a little bit more than what you're gonna make on a wholesale deal and less than what you're going to make on a legitimate rehab, but you can turn these things quick, because the thing is that you're pricing investors out of the market on this. Investors can't buy these things. However, you're making them extremely cheap with the way that you price them into the retail market. And you're typically always going to get a finance buyer on this, but I can tell you that your profits are really, really big on this. So this is the fourth one that we've got going on right now. You know, a lot of people don't know that I do this, you know, but we do, just to make our profits a lot fatter. And do that. So that is today's System Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure that you sign up for these System Saturdays so that you can keep getting these free nuggets, and I'm out. See you guys.